Encanto is Disney's newest animated movie and continues their streak of releasing animated features around the Thanksgiving holiday. In a magical Colombian house, a large family with extraordinary gifts use their magic to help the surrounding community, but one member of the family, Mirabelle, never received magical powers and has to deal with that frustration daily. I've had this conversation about 30 times already on my channel, and here we are once again. Guys, I don't like musicals that much. I've never enjoyed them. I've always felt that the music interrupts the flow of a movie's storytelling. So when it came to seeing Encanto, I just wasn't that excited because it's yet again another Disney musical. Not saying that I wasn't willing to give Encanto a chance, but still, I can't change my viewpoint of musicals. I wish movies could just do away with them or at least keep the music to a minimum. There is no point. I don't understand why people love them so much. I mean, if you want to go see a musical, just go watch one on Broadway or something. That's why I've always preferred Disney's other animated movies like the Wreck-It Ralph franchise and Raya and the Last Dragon, because they don't include any music. So before you judge my review, just know that I'm not a musical fan. I've reviewed so many musicals over the last 5.5 years on this channel. Some of them I've enjoyed more than others, and when it comes to Encanto, this is a good movie. It all begins like Disney's other animated movies nowadays. The animation in Encanto is some of the best I've seen in the last decade. I'm not really sure how they keep pulling it off, but the animation time and time again is so colorful and looks ultra realistic. It's one of the prettiest movies of 2021. Every color of the rainbow is utilized. Absolutely no complaints about the movie's animation or the film's characters. I really enjoyed most of the characters in Encanto. There is a variety to choose from. Most characters are given important scenes. There's some good humor stemming from the characters. There's a lot to like with Encanto's characters, and Mirabelle, the movie's main character, is kind of inspirational for kids because she doesn't have magical powers unlike everyone else in the rest of her family. So kids can kind of look up to her like she's somebody that can do extraordinary things without powers, and the same can go for kids. Surprisingly, Encanto has a large scale, even though the movie's world is kept inside a house and the surrounding village. But the way they're able to expand the world is through the use of magic. While the movie is kept inside this house for a majority, the characters expand their rooms with this magic. The rooms you would think would be really small, but when the characters venture into the rooms, they're a lot bigger, and it feels like a much more adventurous movie when they do so. And again, to reiterate, the themes will resonate with younger audience members. That's easily one of my biggest takeaways with Encanto. Anytime a Disney movie can inspire kids in the real world and make them do great things, there's nothing better than that. Oh, and I did not find the music that annoying. It didn't bother me. Some songs, believe it or not, I liked. I did not mind the music in this movie as much as you probably think I would. But I don't consider Encanto a great Disney movie. I don't think it does enough to separate itself from the rest of Disney's gems. It definitely lacks excitement. I consider Encanto a quiet Disney movie. It's not one of the most explosive Disney animated movies I've ever seen. Not that much really happens when you think about it in this movie. A good 50% of it isn't really memorable. There isn't much action or adventure. It succeeds in the humor and mystery departments, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm somebody that wants something on a larger scale, and yes, it does present a relatively large scale when you look at the house and how they use magic, but I would rather watch a movie like Raya and the Last Dragon or Wreck-It Ralph. Even Disney's recent animated musicals like Frozen and Moana, this is a good Disney movie, especially for kids, but for me, I don't see myself watching this multiple times in the future. I will always prefer Disney's other animated movies. So I'm giving Encanto a 71%. Alright, for those of you who also saw Encanto over the Thanksgiving week and weekend, be sure to let me down below in the comment section what your thoughts are of it. And of course, as always, if you are new to my channel, click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.